Y'all, so I was talking to Melvin, and we were talking about how big Chicago radio was during the time that we were kids. During the time we were in elementary school. So that's kindergarten through eighth grade. We call it grammar school in the shop, but elementary school is kindergarten through eighth grade. We don't separate to go to middle schools in the city. You can really go to the same school from kindergarten to eighth grade. But anyway, nonetheless, I used to wake up at 5 in the morning every day to get ready to catch a school bus. I was going to Turner Drew Language Academy on 93rd and Princeton. And every morning when I woke up, I would turn on my radio to listen to this. This one, Trey the Choklit Jock was playing this song every morning on 92.3. Cause I'm still here and get a wake up call from out there. So I'ma head back to the street for my lesson and only live by God's blessing. Good morning, cause I'm still here and didn't get a wake up call from out there. So I'ma head back to the street for my lesson and only live by God's blessing. Like, listen, I promise y'all, my mama used to know the words to this whole song. Me and her be in the morning. She'd get up in the morning doing my little sister hair. I'll be in the bathroom, taking a shower, brushing my teeth, ironing my clothes, getting ready for school. And as soon as this come on, we'll all be listening and singing along to this song. So much when I got older, I downloaded this song. Like when I had an iPod, downloaded this joint to put on my phone because this song was just so instrumental. It was a part of my daily routine. And Chicago radio was cracking. It was jumping at that time. During the time I was in elementary school, Chicago radio would take, like you would see so many different personalities that were just blooming over the radio. It made the radio entertaining where people actually love to listen to the radio. So remember, this is during the time when aux cords wasn't popular. People didn't have MP3 players and stuff like that. The radio or CDs was really how you got by in the car. But people love to listen to people like Crazy Howard McGee. Crazy Howard McGee was like, man, the dude was so comical. Him and Tony Schofield would be together on the radio show. And this was on GCI, 107.5 WGCI. Crazy Howard McGee would be so funny, cracking jokes on folks. Like they would have they had segments and it'd be like a comedy skit, it seemed like. They would remix songs. Like I remember when Ruben Studdard had that I'm Sorry for 2004. My man, instead of saying I'm sorry, he made a song called I'm Hungry. Then when Usher did Let It Burn, he did Get a Perm. Like, y'all, if y'all could have heard these songs when they was dropping, everybody had their ear glued to the radio just to listen and laugh. And then every time on Friday when I woke up, and it would be Good Friday, like, thank God it's Friday. And Crazy Howard McGee would be like, it's the weekend, baby. And everybody would just be like, yes. That let you know it was Friday and all your worries was going to go to an end because it was time to go to have whatever fun you was anticipating throughout the week on Friday, Saturday, and possibly Sunday. Then we had individuals like Mike Love and the Diz. Like, for those who don't know who Mike Love and the Diz was, like, the bad boys. Them boys had the what's my man song? The Birthday Line. The Birthday Line song was jumping. And the Birthday Line song went something like this. It's on the Birthday Line. What's your zodiac sign? It's today your birthday? Yes, it is. You know it is. And how are you on this day? It's your birthday? Southside. WGCI. Like, listen, y'all. People would call in on their birthday and anticipate singing that song. I remember when I was little, my mom was like, you want to do it? And I was like too scared to do it. Like, but so many people would wait around, call the radio station and sing that song and let the world know it was their birthday because everybody was listening to these radio shows, man. Like, the radio hosts were so entertaining. Like, I promise you, I remember Roxy. Roxy's name was Roxy the Midday Mommy. She was doing radio here in Chicago. Like, I remember Roxy that was on 106 in Park. So before she got on 106 in Park, she was a radio host in the Chi. And I remember when she had her little segment and, like, her joint was jumping. Like, everybody, you had so many different personalities. There were Leon Rogers, the Destined legend Leon Rogers. And Leon came from comedy and then made that transition into radio hosting. And he was another guy that was captivating, that was witty, that was he was charismatic. He had great timing with good jokes. So these different hosts in the shot, man, I promise y'all, and a playlist that they would have. Like my man's was playing who I'm trying to think, man. Who did the Quiet Storm with my one of them had the Quiet Storm version with Lil Kim. With Lil Kim on it, with Mobb Deep and Lil Kim. And I promise y'all, I'm trying to remember who did it, man. But it would sound so cold. My mama would be into it every morning. She'd be, it's the real that make you feel. Like, that's how entertaining it was. And they would strategically pick a song to make their intro. And the intros was always dope. So I just remember all of this, man. Who else was on there, man? My man's, I'm trying to remember all the different radio personalities, man. So Tone and Shag, Tone Capone, who's currently dating Phaedra Parks. Shout out to the Noob too. Shout out to the Noob brothers. Both of them was Tone and Shag, both Noobs. But yeah, man, they had seriously, like they had the radio on lock too. They was entertaining young guys that came in from college and that was really doing their thing and was able to pull into the young crowd. Matter of fact, Tone Capone still do the little the cutie of the week or something like that he do or something like that on the radio, and he pick somebody to put on his page as a radio personality, and girls will be so hyped to do it, you know, and they just let you know how they were original too. Original hosts that made your morning special. I remember on some school buses they would have radios, and the radio we would ask them to play 92.3 or 107.5 GCI. And we would hear either Crazy Howard McGee, Tony Schofield, Trey the Choklit Jock, Mike Love and the Diz, like all these people. No, matter of fact, Mike Love and them came on the evenings, not the morning time, the evening slot. But yeah, man, all them radio shows and all those different segments was popping. I'm trying to remember who else I remember, man. Golly, what was my man's name? I'm trying to remember all these different radio hosts, man. But nonetheless, man, I'm going to try to see if I can pull it up. Let me know who y'all used to listen to in the morning. Because I know I was listening to Trey the Choklit Jock all the time just to hear that. Not just to hear it, but I was looking forward to always hearing that good morning. The Nas Good Morning joint every morning, every time I woke up. Hold on, let me, trying to think. Hey, look. Every morning this would be on. Who was playing this on their joint? Was Trey doing this too? Come on, fam. Like, that was it, man. That was it. But I'm really trying to Google some Chicago radio hosts and see. I'm trying to remember everybody. Let me see. Chicago 107.5 radio hosts. No, they got Tone Capone in them on here. So, of course, Kendra G. Now, I remember I had went to go see Chris Tucker. Me and my lady went to go see Chris Tucker live. And Kendra G was out there putting in the groundwork, out there interviewing folks out there, giving away free tickets. And she got a good relationship with Charlamagne the God. So, radio personality in New York City. But, yeah, man, I kind of veered off trying to find some more hosts because I was just remembering these people's names on top of my head. And I just remember if it come to me, some of it will come to me. But I remember even B96, people would turn to B96, but they would only do that when 92.3 and 107.5 wasn't popping or they was on commercial break. So you had to go to 96.3, B96. B96 was playing more of the pop songs. Whatever was a pop hit, they were really playing. So it was sometimes hit or miss, but then they would also have them bangers on there. They'll be playing some Timberland, some Justin Timberlake, some 50, some Nelly. A lot of, like, at the time, the stuff that was bubbling in the pop scene. What's some other type pop songs they'll play? I said Justin Timberlake. I remember 01, Michael Jackson, Invincible album. What was that? The Butterflies, Rock My World, all that type of stuff. They would play that. They will play NSYNC. They'll play the Backstreet Boys, stuff like that on B96. But 92.3 and 107.5 was just like iconic for me. And I will never forget that. I often wish they could bring back Crazy Howard McGee. And again, he's older now, so I don't know how it would catch on. But I still think Crazy Howard McGee, Tony Schofield, and those individuals got the talent to still keep everybody just glued to the radio and to just to be laughing, anticipating what's gonna be said next and all of that. But again, those were times before we had, the aux cord and all that type of stuff. People actually listen to the radio host, look for the radio host to be funny, to be charismatic, and to be able to engage an audience with their dialogue, and also with a strong playlist. So, man, oh my gosh, Chicago radio, man, ain't nothing like it. Y'all tell me what y'all used to listen to as well. I said it before, but drop that down in the comments. Y'all go down memory lane with me, reminisce. First of all, I remember when they first broke Kanye on the radio. And I don't even fool with Kanye now, but I remember when Through the Wire first dropped, and it was crazy, the reaction. They was playing Jesus Walks. And I remember when Twista first started getting his spotlight, man. Twista was been doing his thing. Because I remember it from Adrenaline Rush and all of that. But when Twista first, Adrenaline Rush, Get It Wet. What's my other joint, man? Golly. What's my other song, man? Okay, Emotions. And golly, what's my other song, man? I'm tripping on Twista right now, man. I said Adrenaline Rush. Do You, but it was, oh God, Jesus. I'm trying to think, but anyway, man, I remember when Twista first was getting his claim to fame when they played slow jams on the radio. And slow jams took the world by storm, but I remember when that first dropped in the shot, Kanye, Jamie Foxx, and Twista, it was like Chicago radio was playing it back to back nonstop. And that's how me and my sister learned the song, because after school, we'd be listening to the radio while we doing our homework. We'd be vibing to the radio, you know what I'm saying, in the front, in my room, kicking it, laughing at all the songs, man. But I gotta remember what Twista song I'm talking about. Good God, man. Jesus. Twista. What my man Twista, man? What song I used to listen to? Not no dang what? I'm trying to see what's my song, bro. Hold on. Cause I gotta figure this out. And that's crazy because I remember listening to it all the time. What's my man Twista discography, man? It's gonna kill me if I don't remember this song. It's gonna kill me, man. Yeah. So it's all Adrenaline Rush. Golly. What was it? Oh, Feel So Good. Feel So Good, man. Like, for real. That was my joint. Feel So Good. And then, like I said, Get It Wet. Emotions. And Adrenaline Rush. But anyway, man, shout out to Chicago radio, man. Forever a part of my life. I ain't gonna never forget that run from the 90s to the early 2000s in Chicago radio. Iconic. Peace.